Don't you have a key? It's unlocked.
It's Magda, Mietek's daughter. Gershon, is that you? It's Magdalena. I can come back if it's not a good time. I just wanted to drop something off and see you before the funeral tomorrow. I can hear your footsteps.
Can I help you?
I'm so happy to see you. Oh. You haven't changed, have you? Still as tall and handsome. Huh? Vodka. Will you pour me a glass? You're not drinking.
I've had enough.
I lost my father, Gershon. Drink with me.
Zdrowie.
I would imagine you drank more sophisticated liquors where you live now.
No. Still vodka and arak.
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 Sure. That works too. Yes?
I just never thought that this day would come. Somehow even saying your name doesn't make it feel any more real. I just never thought I would see you again. You and Mendell.
I suppose no one could expect such a turn of events.
Yes. I thought you were dead. I had no idea. One day you were here and the next.
We were gone.
Why didn't you say anything? It feels so strange to see you. All grown, with a real mustache this time.
I've had time to let it grow.
That suits you. The last time I saw you was when you were with Sada. She loved you. She loved you very much. And you did too. Whatever I did to impress you. She was the only one in your eyes. Sada. Sometimes I would go into the attic. I knew it was where she hid the nice things she kept in hopes to wear them again. Her mother had given her a pendant with a ruby before she was taken. She took me upstairs with her one time and showed it to me. So, I would go up there when everyone was asleep and try it on. Ugh, my neck was so pudgy, it did not look good at all. But it made me feel like the rest of you. Refined. Just like her.
Why are you saying all that?
You'll have to forgive my impudence. My world has been flipped upside down. It's never been the same. After you left, we had nothing. I just can't believe it's you.
So you said that already. Why are you saying that?
I'm sorry, Gershon. I'm still in shock. I never thought I would see you again. First your parents, then Sada. How could I not think you would be next? It's a miracle you're alive.
A miracle? I'm not so sure.
It is. I suffered so much from your leaving. You three were all I had.
At least you had a father.
I'm not trying to compete on who suffered most with you.
It's insane you're even bringing it up.
Well, what should I say then? That I didn't suffer? That I didn't need to grow up 10 years in the span of a day when you left?
Why do you speak of Sada?
I didn't say a thing about Sada.
You mentioned her necklace. You still have it?
No.
You shouldn't have that.
Mietek's farm was destroyed not long after you left.
Destroyed?
Yes. They took everything there was to take and burned the rest. All the books, the bed sheets, everything we had. This is all that's left. Where's Mendell? Why are you here?
Why do you ask?
It just seems unfitting. It's for her, isn't it?
I'm here for your father's funeral.
Did you think Sada was still alive? Life has a cunning way of teaching you lessons.
Why would you say that?
I just really thought you died.
You have said that already. Why are you in such a shock?
I am so happy to see you. I just can't help but feel like I'm talking to a ghost. A young man named Igor visited a few months ago. His parents had escaped to Israel just like you, and he was retracing the steps of his family. He'd asked me questions, and at first I had no idea who he was. He was the first Jew I'd seen him. Anyway, I told him about you two. How long ago it seemed that you, Mendell, and Sada lived with us. I described you to him in as much detail as I could, and to my surprise, he told me he knew exactly who you were. I couldn't believe it. But then he showed me your picture in an Israeli newspaper. He must be so proud, Mr. Senator.
Yes.
So that's how I got in contact with Mendell. I learned that he worked at
Yad Vashem.
My father would be so honored.
I'm sure he would be.
Aren't you going to ask me anything about my life?
I'm not courting you, Magda.
I know that.
I need answers.
I think I made a mistake coming here.
Where were you the day they took Sada?
I don't remember. How would I? I was so young, so scared.
How old were you again?
About 10 years old, I suppose.
Because I remember that day very well. The day we fled. The day they took her.
That's understandable. Gershon, you're traumatized.
I remember every word, every thought, every word unspoken.
I see.
Do you? Because there's one thing I can't quite remember. I'm having a very hard time remembering where you were.
I wish I could enlighten you.
I mean, really try and dig deep. Magda, is there anything at all?
I don't know. Why do you need to question me on something that happened 20 years ago?
There were rumors. Whispers of a betrayal of a young girl who reported us to the authorities.
What do you say? You think I could betray you? After everything my father did for you three, you think I could do something like that?
honest things, listening behind closed doors. Once you watch our embraces, too.
I promise I didn't!
You're sick in the head.
Gershon, please, you have to believe me. I didn't say anything.
You knew and you told and she died.
Please, Gershon.
One more word and you're dead.
I have letters. I have a letter from Sodom. Look.
Give them.
Please put the gun down, and I'll give them to you.
From Sodom.
Before they took her, she wrote them weeks before it happened. She told me to hold on to them, that it was a secret that had to stay between us. She wrote one for Mietek too. She told me to give them to you, but you left. I swear I didn't say anything.
And you held on to them this whole time.
You and Mendell were really good to her. I just thought that maybe one day. Where is he?
He went for a walk.
I guess you two aren't tied to the hip anymore. You were always like twins, inseparable.
Yeah. Inseparable.
I didn't say anything, Gershon. I don't know who did. I promise you. I better go now. I'll see you at the funeral in the morning.
I wouldn't miss.